Oh,
Hey, welcome everybody to a special edition of the Marketing Checklist. We're Sharon and Hank Yuloff. We have some special guests today.
We do. We have Tanya Sims, who runs the Verde Valley Habitat for Humanity, and her colleague, Lisa Delight.
Yep. Habitat is one of our favorite businesses, not just nonprofits, one of our favorite businesses in the area we live in, Verde Valley. And, why don't we just jump into it? Hey guys, tell us a little bit about Habitat.
Well, there's a lot to tell about Habitat.
Well,
so
I'll
start with
tell
the
you what,
basics.
why don't you do your elevator speech and then we'll ask you about some various things that we know you do.
All right, so there is a huge problem with affordable housing everywhere, but primarily here in the Verde Valley, and we are a solution to affordable housing in the Verde Valley.
Yes,
So
you are.
You call that workforce housing?
We do, because people have to have an income in it to be able to purchase our homes.
and our
Wait a minute,
particular
so-
niche.
Wait, so Habitat doesn't just give away homes?
No.
Not even a little bit.
One of the big misconceptions I bet you guys run into all the time.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So you cannot apply for a home and get one for free. You have to work really hard to qualify, obtain it, and pay an affordable mortgage.
Wow, how long does that process usually take?
Depends on the applicant. It can be very quick and go a month or two, or it can take a long time because it takes them a long time to get documents back to us.
So it's just like you're buying a house normally, except you folks, you build the houses.
Yes.
And so wait a minute, are the houses how do you do that? Do you have volunteers or is it real constructors? How does that work?
It's both. We subcontract out roofing, plumbing, electrical, and foundation, and maybe some other things. And then we have volunteers who help with everything else.
So you're all the homes, new homes, up to code, professionally done with the availability for people to help literally build their community.
Yes. And can I also add that those homeowners are putting in anywhere from 300 to 400 hours building and volunteer services in order to qualify for those houses as well.
That's what you
Wow.
guys call sweat equity, right?
Yes, good job, Sharon.
So do they work in the restore? How do those hours get put in?
It's a variety of ways. They start out in the restore. They could start out with events. They could help in someone else's home construction. It can be critical home repair. And then there's so many hours that they do have to do in construction, either building their home or somebody else's or critical home repair. So it's kind of spread out.
I realized we used a term that some of our listeners may not know. What is the restore?
The Restore is our retail thrift store where we accept donations and we resell them for an income that helps us build homes and provide critical home repairs in our community.
And those are open to the public, right?
Absolutely. We're at 737 South Main Street in Cottonwood, Arizona.
Anybody is open to the public. Also, what kind of things do you have? And also importantly, what kind of things do you not have?
Well, the Restore is primarily anything that has to do with home repair, home construction, home maintenance, those kind of things. So we have used appliances, we have used furniture. Sometimes we have new things. We have wood that's donated. We have cabinets. We have doors. We have nuts and bolts and screws. We have tools. So anything that you could imagine that you might be able to find at one of those big box home repair type stores, we probably have here.
Hey, I
Furniture.
I know you had one of our couches that we donated. So somebody got a really cool leather couch for real affordable cause. Wow. You guys sold it for less than we bought it for, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. So if you're looking for a great deal, you have to go to the Restore because there's a lot of great ones. So what kind of things do you not take as donations?
We don't take clothing.
We don't take mattresses.
Okay. Not even if
We
they
don't
were new.
take futons because it's like a mattress.
Well, like if it was a new mattress from a factory, like that was just downsizing their inventory, we would certainly take something that was unused, but we do not take used mattresses.
Okay. So there's a wide selection. Just know what you're getting when you go, and that's awesome.
It's listed on our website, those things that we do and do not take.
What's the website?
vvhabitat.org.
So that's
So
just
V
like
Verde
Verde Valley. So vvhabitat.org. And all the rules and all the hours and everything is there. That's cool. We've been to the restore. We like it. We've bought things there. We've donated and we've bought.
For sure.
So it's a fun place to go shopping.
What's your favorite thing that you've bought at the
My
restore?
favorite thing was some hot sauce. I'm telling you. I wish I had just bought the entire shelf. It was so good. So, but hey, that's why we keep going back, because you never know what you're going to find at the restore. That's kind of fun. So
you said that because we sometimes have food items.
Got
As
any
long
cool
as they're
food?
brand new.
Got any cool food stuff right now? No, it's.
But we're keeping our eye out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a thing. Now it's just a thing. All right, so you have the restore, and that supports some of the rebuilding. For the new constructions, you also do repairs, right?
Yes, we have our critical home repair program, which is primarily it's a low-income qualified program for veterans and seniors is the audience that we usually end up building for. Right now, today, our crew is out working on construction of a ADA compliant wheelchair ramp for one of our neighbors in Camp Verde, and we have another one scheduled in Sedona this month. And so those are just those home improvements that are necessary to keep somebody healthy and safe in their home.
So does someone pay for those repairs, or is that how does that work?
Most of our applicants in our critical home repair program are very low income, and so they do not qualify and to be required to make a payment of any sort.
Well, that's really that's nice of you. So that's one of the other things that when we shop at the restore, that's one of the things that supports. That's really cool. Okay, so we can donate goods. Can we donate cash?
Oh, absolutely. We like cash. We spend it very well, and you can donate it right here in the store. Or you can mail in a check if you feel more comfortable than putting your $20 bills in an envelope. But we also have a donate button on that website. We take all forms.
Now, you guys qualify for the Arizona tax credit, right?
Yes.
How much can somebody save or take off their taxes?
So you can claim up to $400 if you're an individual filer, or $800 if you're a joint filer, and that will go towards your Arizona state tax credit. So if you make that contribution, you get it back in a refund when you file your taxes.
Wow, so that makes it a total win.
Totally.
You build your community, you get a tax break, and you can go shopping inexpensively. Oh my God. What is there that Habitat for Humanity just doesn't? No kidding. Hey, do you have jewelry? I don't want to know that one. So what questions do you usually get asked that we didn't ask yet?
We get asked how to qualify for home ownership. So you do have to have we do have an income requirement. We do house families that are very low to moderate income. And that's 30 to 60% of area median income. So that's technical information. We'll give you the details of that if you call and ask about it. You have to live in the Verde Valley for a minimum of 1 year. You have to be able to pay a mortgage. So you have to have an income. It does not have to be employment income. It can be disability. It could be Social Security. It could be retirement. So we do have some folks who apply who are retirees. You have to have an ability to do some sort of sweat equity and have sweat equity partners, and you have to have a need. One of the 4 needs are that you're living in substandard housing. We have a whole checklist of items that we check out when we go and visit you when you're in the application process. You have to be cost burdened by your current housing. We have probably 50 or 60% of our applicants who pay 50 or 60% of their income towards their current rental situation. So not a whole lot left over to live on. You have to be unable to qualify for a conventional loan. So if you went to a regular mortgage lender and they said, oh, you qualify for $150,000 a mortgage, but where are you going to buy a home for $150,000 in Verde Valley? It doesn't exist. And the other one is, overcrowded living conditions. We have a lot of families who are bunked up together today because they have no other means of having a roof over their head. And so you might have a single mom with 3 or 4 kids and they're living in one bedroom in their parents' house. And so you have to have a need.
But can I add something to that, Hank?
Of course.
Those are the qualifications that you need to become a homeowner. But I would encourage anybody to apply who thinks about it, because I think that people disqualify themselves before they even look. And a Habitat homeowner doesn't look like what people might think, that single mom with 2 or 3 kids. We have a senior couple that are moving into Sedona probably by the end of the year. And we are so excited for them to get their new home. So I would challenge people to not think too hard on what they think it looks like and apply anyway. It's like that lotto ticket. You're not going to win if you don't buy. You're not going to qualify for a Habitat home ownership if you don't apply.
And it doesn't even cost to apply.
Nope.
No.
Just a little bit of time.
It doesn't cost anything to call and ask questions and find out if you might qualify to apply either.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of people in need. So just give us a call. We have a homeowner selection coordinator who is happy to answer anyone's questions anytime.
Excellent.
Awesome.
All right. Any last words you have for our listeners today and our watchers?
Yeah, I would say if you understand that we have this great need for housing in our community, both new housing and to keep people in their homes, then we are the only nonprofit and the only consistent business who's doing anything about affordable housing and home ownership in the Verde Valley. So if you want to support affordable housing, then share your support with our organization. We are really great stewards of your money.
It sounds like you are, and the fact that you're nationwide and you're local speaks a lot to Habitat for Humanity. All we ever hear are great things about you folks. So I applaud what you're doing. Really glad. And if you're watching today, go to the website, go to vvhabitat.org, look at donating. You can get that tax credit. If you have furniture around the house, you don't need it all, donate it. It'll get life and you'll clear out your house. Heck, if you're moving, you want to clear out your house, call them. They'll pick it up and make your house cleaner, and you'll be helping somebody else's life get better.
And if you're moving in, go shop at the Restore, because there may be some excellent buys for you there.
Yeah, you might have another one of our couches. There it is. All right.
Hey, we get great community support, so we're very fortunate. We do have a caring community, and we appreciate the community for caring.
All right. Donate,
Awesome.
volunteer, support, buy. This is a nonprofit that is literally building our community. Lisa, Tanya, thanks for being here today, and everybody connect with vvhabitat.org. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.